Welcome once again to Live with Chatufa. I want to welcome you, my champions. This is yet another platform, like what I always remind you, a platform where we continue to give you updates that are just brief. We just give you brief, because we don't tell you a lot on this platform. We talk a lot about what is happening in the nation on the main platform. But this one comes as an update, just for you to know other events of what is happening in the country as we are pushing for the freedom for the people of Zimbabwe. Auxillia Mnangagwa reportedly behind the firing of Nyoni for blocking her Ivory trade deal. So this is the story that is now coming out. It seems like Auxilia is actually behind this. We were talking about this when we did the show on the main platform. And we said there's a lot that is really playing behind the scenes here about the firing of Nyoni, but we will get to know exactly what is happening. And I think that we are there. This is where we are. We are now seeing for ourselves exactly what is happening. The shenanigans behind Mnangagwa and his family are continuously coming out, and the lies, the short legs, they are now coming out exactly as what we have said. So here, we are hearing that why did Auxilia fire Nyoni? Auxilia wants to sell rhino horns to Chinese via backdoor, which Nyoni was very much against, as it only benefited the Mnangagwa family and not the country. This caused Auxilia to throw a usual tantrums as she is on a looting spree. So this is the development that we are seeing happening. Very, very sad and unfortunate for our country. We have been talking about Auxilia also in saying that it's unfortunate that we have a mother who is of the caliber of Auxilia. These are not the mothers that any nation would need. We would really need mothers that are caring, mothers that are loving, mothers that are constructive, mothers that can be able to speak to the fathers on behalf of the children, to say, no, this is becoming too much, this is out of hand, and stuff like that. But it seems like none of this happens when it comes to this mother that we have in Zimbabwe. And for her really to be at the forefront of looting, and for a woman who is supposed to be a mother of a nation, it's really quite very embarrassing. And now she's fighting other women and stuff like that. This is not acceptable. This is really very embarrassing. As for Nyoni, she had been very, very close to Mnangagwa for a very long time, and we are yet to really understand what's going on. Like what I've been saying, that this woman has been very, very close to Mnangagwa, of which we will hear what Mnangagwa will have to do. You might not be surprised to hear her again being channeled somewhere, or even promoted to some level somewhere, as long as she's out of Auxilia's hair, she can be taken elsewhere. I think Auxilia will be comfortable with having Stemso appointed elsewhere, as long as she has had a way cleared for her to continue in the deals of horns, dirty deals that are really benefiting her and her family. This family really has been the greatest case Zimbabwe has known, and we really need to stand and fight and get rid of these people. These are people that have continued to cause Zimbabwe to be what it is today, a laughing stock of the world. But Zimbabwean people, I think we have reached a time and a season where everyone is now rising to defend Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe must be defended. Somebody must be available. Somebody must stand to make sure that this happens. And it takes not only one person, it takes all of us as a people, as a nation, as the citizens of Zimbabwe to get fed up with this family and stand up to say enough is enough. And we are just praying and hoping that the process that is started shall be getting us to where we want. So let's watch and see what will be happening in the coming week as the proceedings of the impeachment of Emmerson Mnangagwa will be taking shape. Like what I've always said, that if this one again fails, there's still another avenue. So people must not despair and end up now just insulting everyone, throwing stones and tantrums and so forth. It's not necessary. Let's continue to trust the system. Let's trust the process. The process must move until we get to where we want to get. But we want to believe God, as God has always told us in our prayers, that our time to free Zimbabwe, to have a free Zimbabwe, is now. So I don't think that even if things would at times be looking like they are going in the wrong ways, I don't think they will totally go wrong, because we have a word that has promised us that the freedom for Zimbabwe is at hand. So let's continue to stand in the gap and watch what is happening. But I'm not Auxilia. They're now looting for the road, so it's normal for them to behave that way. But we are refusing as a people of Zimbabwe. We are defending Zimbabwe. We are standing for Zimbabwe. We are saying enough is enough. And these people, they've stolen enough. They must just be now on their way out, and we start to see how Zimbabwe can recover. Zimbabwe is going to recover, definitely, and the time for change is now. And the uplifting of the nation is starting once Mnangagwa bites the dust. Thank you so much for joining me on the show. Let's meet in upcoming shows. Remain blessed.